Welcome back to the Planet Paintball podcast, brought to you by 1023 Sportswear. That's TEN, the number 23sportswear.com for all your custom jersey apparel and Southwest Paintball in Bayfield, Colorado. Snow's coming. Get it in while you can. Say hi to John and the boys. Today, I got Anton and Timmy with me from the New Jersey Jesters, coming up on the 30th year anniversary. Congratulations.
Old man,
Guys.
dude.
Hey, that makes the best paintball players. How you guys doing?
Everybody's good over here. Anton just landed from Russia. He is at one of the team owners and our semi-pro captain's office. So he jumped on last minute with us. Pretty cool. We can get him in here. But everybody's feeling good, man. We're excited for World Cup. Layout just dropped. It's a good time of year, you know?
Yeah. Layout literally just dropped like 20 minutes ago, something like that.
I need to.
Where
I
are
need
you
to
guys
count the bunkers,
practicing
but I
for
feel
World
like,
Cup?
we're going down to NR Paintball. They have two fields. It's a beautiful facility, maybe more. It's Nasty's home field and NRG. So Distortion's going to be down there. Nasty, NRG from the Pro Division, and us is going to be a set on the one field. I don't think anyone else is going to be on that field, so it should be really good. And then the D3 squad's going to jump on the backfield, so it should be really good. They always run a really good practice there. Yeah.
How many squads you guys running at Cup?
There's going to be 2 at World Cup, and then next year we're going to balloon back up to 3, and then we're building a 10-man team. But
Nice.
our goal a few years ago, we were not getting the results we wanted, so the focus all poured into getting the semi-pro team back to winning consistently, and then expanding again after that. And I finally feel like we're at a good spot where it's time to expand again. The team is really consistent. Again, it's been 6 Sundays in a row. They've made top 4 3 times, and they qualified again for the champion. Well, we did, but it's the guys out there doing the work on the field, so credit to them. But we qualified for the champions bracket or whatever it's called, the top 4 that gets the buy-in. So it's been really a lot of consistency. We haven't won one yet, which obviously we want to, but still proud of the guys. It's hard to get results every event. It's a really, really competitive field,
Yeah.
I like how
you
it
guys
feels
took
like,
second.
actually.
No, go ahead, Anton.
Yeah, so like everybody else, I see this field 20 minutes ago because they just released it. So I think it will be a good aggressive field, I hope. Yeah, you never know before you see it in live. Yeah, but on the picture, it's look cool. So
Yeah, it's fun when you play the Doritos. You have 90 bunkers. It's not fun when you're the back center and you can't see anyone running anywhere.
yeah,
There's a wall in the middle, buddy.
yeah, I like this. I like this kind of field when I can run straight.
It's good for sneaky Russians. But yeah, I wish they'd take a few friggin' bunkers off these layouts, but seems to be it is what it is, right?
Yeah, and if the rumors are true about the Star Bunker,
Is that what they're calling
not
it?
reducing
It looks like,
much.
I don't hear what rumor says. What they said. I don't hear.
There's a strange bunker coming out, Anton. I'll show you the picture. I'll send it to you after this.
Okay.
But it's like it's almost like an X with like a point in the middle. I don't know how to explain it. I'll send it to you, Anton.
Yeah.
But just more big, slow bunkers. It kind of sucks. I don't know. Yeah. It is what it is, right?
Really wish. Yeah, I just wish they'd bring back the X or at least the A.
My son was hanging out in the basement with me last night, and he's getting into it. We've been at it so long that like a lot of the old guys, their kids are playing now, so we'll have kids days at the field. But he was building a mask, and like an old clip came up with the X in the middle. He's like, "Wait, is that why it's called X ball?" I'm like, "Yeah, there used to be an X, like an actual X in the middle of the field. Even the one they cut in half would be pretty sweet. I would take that one at this point." Because I understand the old X is probably a nightmare to keep inflated, and it's got to be tied up there and all, which kind of sucks. But even the one that's cut in half would be pretty sweet.
Yeah,
but it is what it is, right? Make the best of the fields that we have. I was watching the. Did you see the Road to a Championship video that dropped last night?
No,
I have not watched it yet.
You guys need to watch it when you get 2 minutes. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah, it's on the list for sure to get into. But Haven't
So little
made it
time,
there
right?
yet.
But
Come on.
Yeah.
because this, I like this Hermesis movie, All What Matter. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good, man. That's
Yeah.
like what got so much of us like, I don't know, we all loved it. When you hear the old guys talking, like Tyler, Marcelo, all the not old guys, but, you know, the guys that have been around for a while, like everyone on the podcast too, they talk about seeing like a Patrick Swayze movie every day after school for, you know, their whole childhood, and that's what got us all locked in. Just getting to see that stuff. We would have to wait for Trauma Head videos to come out
Yeah.
every 3-4 months. So Danny Manning, like that's who I hear narrating paintball when I listen, you know? But yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be our 30th year as a team next year. So like we've seen like leagues come and go, companies come and go, teams come and go. It's a long time. And even Anton was promoted to assistant captain for our top team this year. But I mean, he's been on the
Nice.
squad what 7 years, Anton?
from 2018. I mean,
It's
that's
a long time, man. And there's a lot of history
Wow.
and legacy with the team, but obviously we're looking forward while appreciating what's behind us. Like, you know, we're not trying to rest on any accomplishments. Obviously, there's teams that have done a lot more. So yeah, with eyes on the future, you know, respecting the past, we're really excited for World Cup and next season, you know.
Yeah. So let's do this. How did you guys find your way into the Jesters, I guess, would be the way to to ask.
So I've been there a couple years longer than Anton. Myself and this guy Dylan are the originators. We actually played soccer together in high school. That's how we met. And he brought in like an old action pursuit games or a magazine that had like the
Mhm.
catalog in the back. So we'd sit in the lunchroom and, you know, look through the catalog. And back then you had to be 18 to buy a gun. So my cousin Jenny was a few years older than me. Um, we talked her into taking us to like a sports authority. And I got like a
Nice.
Stingray. It had like the little change cartridge. I could shoot like 6 balls.
No.
It sucked. And then Dylan ordered something through the catalog with like a constant air tank. It was a super big advantage. But back then, I mean, if it was a Friday night, we would just go into the woods and play. Like we played in the dark for, I don't know, like months. We were morons. And then we started building fields, you know, in someone's backyard. And it was fun, man. Like we didn't realize how good we had it. We would be taking rides, you know, Friday nights up to all the big stores, checking out the guns on the wall. Back then, there were a lot of magazines. So it'd be so like cool just to, you know, grab the magazines, go home and look through. But I don't know. It was just good times. And Dylan is still around. The other guys are not. We had started with like a 5-man team. He's got a few young kids, so you know, just like the rest of us, it's tough to make all the events. But
Yeah.
him and I originated it. Jake, one of the other, he's really the other owner. He came aboard maybe 15 years ago. He played with one of our rivals, and
Okay.
as that team kind of fell apart, you know, some of those guys came over to us. There's a funny story with Anton. You know, the company Sandana, obviously. The
Yeah.
kid that bought it, Mark, played for us for years. Like he worked his way up from D4 all the way up. And he goes, hey, this Russian player, he's got a lot of good history on APPA, but he's looking for a team for one of the events. So we were messaging back and forth. And we're like, look, Anton, try out. We're going to practice this team, the Sea Dogs, before the event, like on the Wednesday or Thursday. And I think Anton ripped up like, no disrespect to them. We love those guys. But he had a really good point. He shot like 5 dudes his first point out. So Jake looks at me. He goes, I think we could find this guy a couple points this event, you know? And,
Oh,
but Anton's been on the squad ever since, you know?
nice.
Yeah.
yeah, long time, long time. So uh, before this, before I start playing with guys, I play with Russian Legion, and then I start playing with another Russian team. Maybe you know it, Red Storm.
Yeah.
Moscow. They play in Europe. So Jan Samoilov, Ilarion, a lot of guys was there. So and then I was in good relations with Russians, with Russian legends still. So one time they asked me to help bring something to America, and because you know I don't have a visa problem, so I said yes, okay, I can help you. So can you take tickets for me, like so I can play the tournament? Yeah,
Mhm.
they take tickets. I message on Facebook, like I look the team, and this guy Mark Birola, he text me, answer me, and that's how it starts in 2018.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah,
Nice.
We
long.
don't want to know what you were bringing over for Russian Legion. This is classified FBI stuff.
You didn't know, yeah?
We don't need it on a record, Anton. Yeah, and then Anton last year actually, he brought over a second Russian player, Kozyrev, who's been obviously a
Mhm.
huge addition to the team. He's a really big gun. He joined on for Cup last year.
No,
So this is
Chicago.
Chicago. Okay. So 2 events last year and then a full, it's been a full season this year.
Mhm.
So we have 2 sneaky Russians now. Um,
Nice.
but it's good. Yeah. It's really good. I think that's probably the best thing about it, right? Obviously, like with the teams, it's just traveling around with your brothers, trying to figure out these new puzzles every time they drop for an event. And
Mhm.
sometimes it's your day and you win, right? It's a
Yeah.
weird sport because you could do everything right and still lose, right? Maybe the other team's
Yeah.
just got it down a little better. And I've had games this year where I feel like we almost do everything wrong and you still win,
Yeah.
After all these years, I don't know if I've got it figured out yet, but you know,
Well, that's what's fun about it, right? Like the puzzle keeps changing.
yeah, man. Yep. And just getting to go around with your boys, like I don't think anything can really replace it. That's why you see so many people get back into it that leave, or a lot of people just don't leave at all, right?
Yeah.
It's an addicting thing, you know? And I
Yeah.
think there's nothing really that replaces sport. There just isn't. I see it now with my kid, all the lessons he's learning playing football, right? From trying to get more play time to this to having to persevere through injuries or practice 5 times a week, right? There's just nothing like sport. I don't know if there's anything that actually replaces it. So I think it keeps us all
Yeah.
young, you know?
Well, and this is something that you can keep doing in life, which is super hard to find after, for most people, high school.
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, it's so badass, right? We're talking about the team's about to be 30 years old. Um, we bring our kids now to play, and like we're gonna
Mhm.
build a kids team for Cup next year. Um,
Nice.
some of the guys that don't want to practice as hard, right? Old alumni, we're building a 10-man team to hit. Like, there's just so many different.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was getting a call. There's just so
That's
many
all right.
variations of the game, right? Like, Monica,
Somebody tried to talk to
she
you.
sorry, one of our
Let's
longtime
go.
teammates plays on the Fems now, Monica. But like,
Mhm.
what sport can you play with a girl next to you? And she's a supreme badass, just shooting the hell out of everybody. Like, it's a very unique sport, right? At
Yeah.
the 10 man we were at in Pittsburgh this year, one of the teams had a 70-year-old guy playing with his grandkid and his son. You
Oh,
know?
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's badass, dude.
Oh, yeah, and you can't find that anywhere else, you know.
You
Um,
really can't. It's very unique. You know?
so Anton, what I mean, like a hell of commute for a team. um, what makes you keep wanting to come back to the Jesters, man?
Uh, so how I told you before, like I start play when I was 16. I think it's pretty typical story for you Americans player. Yeah, for all
Yeah.
American, Canadian,
Yeah.
everybody. So in Russia, it's a little bit different situation. Usually, guys who join the sport, they're a little bit older, but also with money. So I started to play when I was young, and all teams what I play, they was kind of professional team,
Hmm.
and so it's one vibe when you play professional, and after games, you just you don't. Party with you guys too much. And when I
Hmm.
start play with Jesters, it's different story because Jesters is old team. They got a lot of guys who play for years and then maybe they stop for years and then they go back. So right now I think I play something like 8 years and there is still guys who join the team again after years of pause. So I think everybody who have their team understand me. So yeah, sometimes it's good matches, sometimes it's bad, but it's important who you play with. So if you play with guys who you like, it's different paintball. So I enjoy it
Yes.
actually. So every trip,
Yeah, people that
every
share a
trip for
goal,
United
right? And
States,
then,
it's not
just like a
easy.
philosophy
It's
how to do it. I
it's a lot of
was listening to
problems to
Marcelo
get
talk
there.
about Dynasty. He was just like, it's about the experience, the experience, the experience, right? Like one team's winning the semi-pro division at Cup, right? I think it's going to be us. Everyone else thinks it's going to be their team, and it's cool, right? Let's see what happens. But it's true. You have to enjoy what you're doing with everybody. And like with Anton, we also give him unlimited Panera soup. That's been a big thing with keeping him on the team. He's addicted to soup, you know.
I am sir.
Yeah,
Nice.
but yeah, guys come back, they leave. I never I don't think I really ever took a break in the 30 years. At the very, very beginning because I was playing hockey, but,
Okay.
besides that, yeah, and a lot of the guys went back for a while or stayed for a while, you know? I don't know, it's cool. We're pretty consistent. I feel like, there's always at least, like, 5 people that come up to us at Cup like, "Yo, I stopped playing 20 years ago. You guys were still playing."
Still doing it.
Yep, still stupid, man. Coulda bought a lot of houses probably instead of doing this, but, it's been a while. So, yeah, like I was showing you, some of the jerseys down here before. It's funny because 'cause I'll have flashbacks. We were at there used to be a tournament called the International Amateur Open. I don't
Yeah.
know if you ever played that in Pittsburgh? So
No,
you'd
I
go,
didn't get
like,
to
in the
play it, but I remember seeing it
you
in the
are familiar with it?
magazines.
Yeah. So you'd go in, like, the middle of the year, and it was like a World Cup. It was insane, like, Mike Paxton's wife was a DJ then, B Paxton, like, she'd be DJing the whole event. They'd have all these cool tournaments. The first X-Ball event ever was there, um, and we got to see, like, the USA team play the Russians, and the Swedish team did really good. They quit in, like, the middle of the event because they thought the refereeing was unfair, but, like, we had never seen anything like it, you know? It was all 10-man before that, and then I think it was Cup that year, they had an exhibition or the next year, and it was just all X-Ball teams. It was like 200 grand to buy a slot, 250 grand, and, like, I remember sitting there with Dylan, the other originator, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Dude, could you imagine having an X-Ball team?" Like, if we had our own, we were playing, like, 5-man then.
Yeah.
And there were times where we ballooned up to, like, 6 teams, 7 teams, where we had a
Mhm.
huge organization. We always just wanted to make sure all our friends had a place to play. We had a home field at that time called Atlas. Um, we just didn't want to leave anybody out. You know, I
Nice.
feel like now, usually when teams have a lot of different levels, it's more of like a pyramid scheme. So the teams
Mhm.
up top make money on the field, which is fine, right? It is what it is. But believe me, I don't think we've done anything but lose tons of money running this team. You know,
Yeah.
um, but yeah, we with the semi-pro team going back to it, the team a few years ago, like, we were just not getting the results we wanted. Um, so, like, this last iteration, we always wore blue. They switched to brown to let everybody know the pieces of the shit are, of the league are here. I feel like always the bad guy for some reason, but it was like an AC event a couple years ago, and we came off the field, and Jake lost his shit, the captain, and he
Oh.
was just like, "Yo, this is not acceptable. We're not doing this anymore." Um, And we made a pact that night, like, "Yo, from here on out, like, it's just gotta be, like, constant ascension, like, we're not here just to be here, like, winning is a big part of what we're doing, it's not just being together." And then it was 2 and 2 next event, top 4 next event, and then, the rest is history, we're back on the right swing,
Yeah.
just for, like, the constant ascension in life, doing the right things. Last weekend, most of the guys, 2 Russians couldn't make it, but guys were down at NR Paintball. Our one assistant coach, I don't even know what to call Tate. He kind of just does it all. He's really like another team manager, but he's really our assistant coach. He's always got his eyes on everything, making sure the guys don't have to worry about too much outside the field. But he set up a practice with Arsenal, so
Okay.
we got to go down for a double, and it was a lot of drills, 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s, things like that. And then points the second day. So the guys are putting in the work when we can. We don't have the schedules that a lot of other people do. Um, and it's not a local team, right? Guys flying from everywhere. We have Kevin Kavanaugh. He's somewhere in the Midwest now, but he's originally Virginia. Mike is in Virginia. We're actually only New Jersey Jesters in name. I think it's one player, Alex Fisbo, who's really come into his own, and then myself as the coach, you know, and then a bunch of guys from New York. So we're kind of really spread out. When we practice, it's gotta be efficient because we just do not have the time that some of the other squads do, you
Yeah.
know? I'm always jealous when I hear Wrecking Crew, like, I think one of your last podcasts, Splitty, he was saying, I think they're gonna practice however many days all the way through Tuesday and then
Yeah.
take Wednesday off. I was like, "Damn, that's nice," you know? It's a sacrifice for the guys, obviously, you know? I know everyone's
Oh,
working, things like
definitely.
that, but it's just like, damn, I wish we had some more time like that, you know?
Yeah. That's yeah, it is a privilege, right? But like people obviously have worked hard to get themselves into that position where
And
they
a
can have
sacrifice
that.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't want it to be
Yeah.
taken any other way.
Sacrifice is the word
Those
I was
those guys
looking
are
for.
sacrificing.
Yeah.
I just mean I'm jealous. I wish everyone lived a little closer, for practice and barbecues.
Yeah.
But it's good.
um,
We always appreciate coming together. It's
yeah.
it's obviously a family reunion every event.
Well, in the the New Jersey area has had a good year. Had a
Dude,
good
that's no
year.
joke, right?
Yeah. So
That's no joke. The filthy guys are kicking ass. What are they? D3, D4, right? That squad, or
yeah. D3 and D4 both have kicked ass and both have taken home dubs this year.
yeah,
And have been in the hunt pretty consistently. The Filthy Kids team has also done a good job this year. I think
yeah.
second, and then a first. Um,
I feel
so
like the whole Northeast is back on the map again. A
yeah,
lot of the squads are pretty powerful, right? Like P Mob took an event. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. It seems like it's on the upswing. I don't know if paintball's getting bigger like they claim. It feels like it's shrunk a bit, but there's definitely some teams that are they're coming out swinging at the events. I feel like down to like the 12th or 13th team or whatever. I feel like any team can pretty much win an event in semi-pro. Obviously,
yeah,
there's people where the odds are more in their favor, right? BR's been
hmm
in every finals. Some of the teams are real powerhouses, but a lot of these games are just 1 point games. I
yeah,
sit there and scout a lot or go back to the footage. It's tight. It really is little things that make the difference. You know?
yeah. It's definitely the little things that are making the difference in the. I've been in it a hot minute, and I think the divisions are getting harder, right? Like,
Without a doubt.
um, I think you can take any uh, D3 team and put them up against a 99 pro squad, and
No, you're
just on
right.
a fundamental
It,
basis, like that D3 team's probably going to wax a lot of those 99 pro squads.
yeah, you're
So
right. That's why it's tough to compare like goats, right? Like you'll
yeah,
hear
yeah,
guys in basketball talk about this many championships, that many championships for the different times. Like it's just different players, right? I won't name names, but I was watching a Ted Man like I don't know Dallas 2013, and it was
hmm
like all the guys you grew up watching, and you're like, yo, that guy's a badass. That's this guy. I'm not gonna name names, but I was watching like a few snake players from our D3 team shoot the shit out of them. I'm like, either they're rusty or like you said, the game's changed a lot.
yeah. The game's changed a lot more technical these days for sure.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
you
cool
know,
though seeing all the old school guys out at 10 mans and a lot of them still have it. Wasn't throwing shade or anything. It's just it's different times. A lot of the D3 teams now would yeah, they'd be able to definitely do work against those pro teams,
yeah.
from that time period.
Well,
But
and I think a lot of the goats, like what makes one of those great players is field awareness, right? Um, and a lot of Oliver, who is a lot of people's like all time, uh, definitely had field awareness and improved his game technically throughout his pro career. Um,
yeah, but a lot of it was just like brute force, right? I mean, he has that internal radar. We've only had a few players that can really I don't know, like Jake, Dylan, we had a Matt Sossaman who works at GI now. He played for Vicious for years.
mhm,
But like those were players that like I played with where I felt like they had some kind of internal radar that was just like creepier, next level. Oliver definitely is the same thing, but I feel like he was just a bully, man. He was like Detroit Pistons, New York Knicks in the '90s. Like we love him, watching him play and everything. And it was just a different vibe then that I think is missing now. It doesn't have the same like swagger. Like we're all running around in tight pants, dude. I don't
yeah,
know. It's not the same, right? The thing with the pros, like old pros, what they still have, the currency for the professional division, in my opinion, is timing.
mhm,
They don't need big windows to make moves, right? And of course, the accuracy, they make you pay. Like just one, you give them an inch, they're gonna make that shot. They don't need 10 balls to get you out of there, right? It's that first
yeah,
shot, it's just always on. But it's just the currency on the timing and the decision making is just it's next level. It's very quick. So the more I watch these guys, the more I appreciate how easy they make it look up there in that division. Um,
yeah,
my favorite of all time is Todd Adamson. He's still doing work when he plays, but Fragoza, I think is like the goat snake player from back in those days, and like he just
yeah,
made it
absolutely.
always, dude. He made it always look easy. You know,
Yeah. And he did it with an epiphany, which
he
for
literally,
those that don't know was like a fucking 10-pound brick.
He must have been getting some kind of smart parts bonus for using the gun nobody wanted to use.
I hope so. I would have much rather used the
I
ion.
hear a lot about Fragoza, but when I started to play, that was not so much about him because I think when I started play in 2007 or 8, that was not too much stories about him, you know. So
Mhm.
I hear a lot about Timmy from Timmy about him, but when I start to play, I like how Brandon Short play in Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
also I in Russia every player close, so I of course I watch Russians. Yeah, Bernikov, Fedorov, of course. That was a few guys who stopped play, but they was good. Dmitry Kulikov, I don't know. Do you know him or no? He
I
play
remember
in
Dmitry.
Russians. I think in 2010 and 11,
Mhm.
maybe then I'm not sure, but he was pretty good player, and then he become general director of ProShar Paint.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you see him. He was at American events with ProShar booth.
Yeah.
Maybe you see him. He was nice player. I learned from him, and also Malloy helped. Like
There's nobody better than Barindikov, man.
I
If you're
Yeah.
like.
making a team, right? He's like in everybody's top 5. I don't think there's anybody better.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their favorites, right? Jake from the team, his favorite is I think Scott Kemp. And like if you go back and look, dude, World Cup 2013, Jake's right. Dude was just
Mhm.
mowing people down. But like when you talk goats, right? It's fun in sports. And
Yeah.
with paintball, it sucks that a lot of that stuff is lost. You know?
Yeah.
It's cool now that everything is documented and you can go back and check all the stuff out. Because a lot of the guys I love Brian Cole. Again,
Yeah, BC was nasty.
I feel like he just like willed them to win sometimes too, right? He'd fist pump, hypnotize a ref, and then lo and behold, he's wiping 40 hits off. And
Yeah.
if you want to be entertained, go and listen to his interviews when they were on ESPN.
Mhm.
Do you remember the smart parts thing?
Yeah.
He
Yes.
was just talking so much shit after they lost. It was great, dude. But I can remember thinking, I was telling my wife this. We went to Fuddruckers after one of my son's football games. They had won a playoff game a few weeks ago. I was like, pick where you want to go. He's like, I love the burgers there. And I was sitting in a back room and I had weird flashback. Like I remember leaving a practice one day and the X Ball event was on at Fuddruckers, like on their TV there. It was like a Sunday at like whatever time practice was over, 3 or 4 o'clock. We'd shoot our one case and shoot out. Um, but I was like, man, this is going to be the biggest thing ever. Like this is so
Mhm.
cool. We're watching paintball on ESPN, like we watch NFL games, and I don't know. Hopefully soon, right? With social media and
Yeah.
everything else, there's a million different outlets. I hope we don't lose the fun in playing, trying to get a format or something just so it's good on TV. I
Yeah.
think, you know,
I'd like us I'd like the league to target a streaming service versus cable. Um, we've done the 3-man thing before. Do you remember the ultimate
that
would
like
not
indoor one.
yeah, the like cage thing.
Yeah, I remember it. Yep.
Um, you can still find it on YouTube every now and then. Did you ever see that, Anton?
No, never.
No.
How it called? Cage what?
It was like the ultimate indoor league or something, Rage in the Cage,
I remember
maybe.
seeing like
Cage?
Thomas Taylor clips in there, like him bunkering people. I can't remember exactly what it was called. Anton actually runs a 3-man league in Russia,
Oh,
the
yeah?
Tony Rotor series. He's
Yes.
bringing it over here for next year. It's
Yes,
going to
I
be
saw.
held at our home field, Battle Creek. Um,
Okay.
but like 3-man is huge over there. And if the league is pushing it, we're going to try to push it too a little bit, and it's easier to make a team with 3 guys, right? So
Yeah.
we might help grow the sport a little bit, which is something we're big into that. We get a
Mhm.
bad rap, with stuff, but like we bring people out to play, we give gear away, we're buying cases, like we're trying, because I think everyone's looking for like an easy fix, right? Like we're gonna get on this TV station or this. It's not. It's like death by what is it, 1,000 cuts? Like
Yeah.
I think we've just got to do so many things a little bit better, a little bit better. The production quality is great. The pro guys are putting on a show. Like the tournaments are great. I think it's just doing everything a little bit better, and then something's gonna pop off.
I'm
One of
sorry.
the TV
I'm sorry.
shows or someone that plays is going to run a big company and want to dump a ton of money into it. Like it's going to be something weird. I don't think it's anything we can predict, but I think everyone's got to be out there grinding to make it bigger because we all wouldn't be here if we didn't love it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
you have to even appreciate your opponents in this thing, right? Because without them, there's nothing to go and play either.
Yeah.
So you might
so
be enemies for the 1 hour, like the hate brand shirts say, but after that, like there's got to be a respect for your opponent, you know?
so
Yeah.
Timmy Hunter, I'm sorry. Maybe I will talk bad thing now.
Oh no.
As you, as everybody who play paintball, I'm a big fan of sport.
Yeah.
Yes, and of course I watch how NXL grow up with translation, with everything. It's look amazing, but I don't think format 5-on-5, 5-on-5 format will be successful format for TV or cable, how you call it, because
Mhm.
it's too much things what happens on the field. Yeah, it's 10 guys, everybody with gun, like something can happens everywhere, so it's hard to focus. So
Yeah.
of course, everybody who play paintball show translation for their friends, for family, for and
Mhm.
people don't understand it. So I think maybe 3-on-3 or 2-on-2 or 1-on-1 to
Mhm.
I think for make it popular, it's the future format. So that's my opinion because it's more easy to show, and also is more harder to sell like uh 5 guys in team. It's more easier to sell one guy,
Yeah.
like he's a star. So that's what I see from my perspective.
No, yeah, there's pros and cons to everything, right? Like the one-on-one tournaments are badass. There's nowhere to hide, right? It's
Yeah.
like seeing I was watching some of the baseball games and it's like, dude, when that batter steps up and the pitcher, heads to the mound, you're like, yo, this is a team sport, but there's a lot of one-on-one going on right now.
Yeah.
With the
Well,
Hormesis stuff, I think it's ingenious because like you could find a guy you can get behind and root for him,
Mhm.
right? It's pretty badass.
yeah.
The 3 on
Also,
3s too. The ESPN one was such a sick production. It was in a stadium. It was just a little bit quick. It was tough to follow, I think.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
can appreciate a lot of things about it. It was badass. I always like seeing Tyler Harmon win. Like the sport's lucky to have him. He's a good dude, a lot of energy. I think the route they're going now is the way they're going to sell it. It's the backstory, right? Like
Mhm.
just showcasing these guys. Like I've watched Billy Bernaccia play for a million years, and like it was cool, man. Seeing him hang out with his kids and his family. Like I don't know the guy, we're not friends, but like you see that and you're like, yeah, it'd be cool if he won in front of his kids, right?
Yeah.
Or these other guys. I like seeing the backstory, and it was cool how they built up the storyline with guys leaving. I won't give too much away because you guys didn't see it yet, but
Yeah, we haven't seen it
they
yet.
they went into the backstory on the guys. I think if you can create people that they're gonna like, right? It's like the off
Oh,
the
yeah.
field stuff really that gets you invested. That's
Well, it's all about the stories behind it, right? Like, USC is fun, and we've heard this a million times, but like having the backstories of those fighters is really what drives people to it. Um,
isn't that
Anton,
that's what saved the league, right? Not to cut you off.
oh
They
yeah, yeah, the Ultimate Fighter show like
That's what it
saved that
was, right?
league. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, Anton, I want to touch on the league you run. So it's
Mhm.
3-man. Is it X ball format or like traditional 3-man?
No, it's X-Ball format. So
Okay.
its name's Tony Rotor event. So me and another partner in Russia, Den Raygudin, we do it together, but that was a story around it. But it's become really popular. We have 2 divisions. Pro division, they play to 4 points, to 4 points lead,
Okay.
and amateur division, how we call it. So in prelims, they start to play for 2 points, but
Okay.
then wild card, quarterfinals, they start play till 3. Yeah,
Okay.
you understand me?
Nice.
So and yeah, like every event, what we do, we make it free. It's our third year right now.
Mhm.
How we make it, so every time it's become successful, and successful and successful. Like people like it because we got 5-on-5 format. It's more like
Okay.
sport. It's a hard thing. People
Mhm.
come specially for win.
Mhm.
Yeah, but how I see, some of them want to come at paintball field to party. Maybe
Mhm.
not play for win every match. Maybe they want to play, have fun, and maybe win. That's my experience.
So the 3-man's just a little bit more fun in Russia.
For
than the
sure.
It's a
5-man.
little hardcore too, though. It's a little hardcore. Like your back center player is allowed to carry a chainsaw. Russian's a little more savage over there. We're gonna leave
Oh,
that there. It's gonna be more traditional here.
we play a lot 3-mans in America too. So I think that was after COVID. Yeah, like
Mhm.
that was 2020 or 90 when we become a world champion on 3-on-3 with Jesters. You remember,
Oh
Timmy?
yeah, they used
Oh,
to run
yeah.
that. I don't know if they still run it in the league or not.
No, they
We
have
had
it.
played.
They still have it, I think.
They still have it. Yeah, we had won the
Yeah.
Open Division One World Cup. It was fun as hell.
Okay, nice.
We got to play
Yeah.
against Infamous, ML Kings,
And
bunch of
Rocky
people.
Commute with Naughty Dogs.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, our first year playing tournaments like a million years ago, we played a 3-man series out at Skirmish.
Okay.
Skirmish has like some sick 10-man fields. Played an event out there once where you'd have to play a game against 2 teams. It was like a triangle shooter. Like just wacky. I don't know. There's a lot of wacky stuff, but we were playing a 3-man and we came up against another team named the Jesters. And the other captain, Dylan, he grabbed their captain. He goes, "Hey, whoever wins this game gets to keep the name." I was like, "Dude, that's a lot of pressure." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna videotape this game though. You have to play." I'm like, "Dude, come on. I can't play for, it's like we're paying for pink slips over here, and then you're making this all up." And lo and behold, we won that game, so we got to keep the name, or I guess we'd be called like the Road Runners or something.
Nice. I want to talk about the rep a little bit, because I've gotten to talk to some guys in the area, and it's all good things about local guys. But nationally, you guys got the rep as being the bad guys, right?
We
And
mean
you play it well.
Listen, dude, I think we're slipping if the guys around here like us too. We're gonna have to kick it back into gear so everyone hates us again.
So
I think a lot of it is there was like a Batman quote that hit home when I was watching the movie. It was like you either die a hero or you stay around long enough to be the
be
bad
the
guy, right?
villain. Yeah.
I don't think we're like anything better than we are. I'm not trying to talk shit, but like we've probably
No,
waxed that
like
ass a couple
people.
times, right? Like in the last 30
Mhm.
years, whoever it is, people get like really salty and it's really not meant to be that way. If you're just around a long time, you've kind of played everybody and everyone could find a reason to hate you, right? But
Yep.
I think a big part of it is people can act like they don't care, but like we really don't give a fuck what you think about us, you know? Um, as long as my dog thinks I'm a good guy, my kids, whatever, like we're not at events to like go out and make friends with everybody. With tremendous respect. Like I love rolling up, seeing Hinman and all our guys, Miterman, Ben Chell. I mean, we have friends on every team, right? And if they beat us, it's a handshake, a good game, and I will root for them. You know, I want to win, but like I still want to see, my friends win. But I think we've just been around too long and probably talked too much shit, and it's just over 30 years. It's a lot of good situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're really, if you meet us, we're not bad guys. We're not phonies either. I think that's like really hard to find in this world. Like, if Anton called one of us from the other side of the world, like we would figure out how to go help him out. And people say that shit, but it's usually lip service. You know what I mean? Like the guys on the team, Goldberg, Cage, Bisbee, like all of them, like they are truly our family, you
Mhm.
know? And we're just, I don't know, we're just not there to make friends with everybody, so we probably come off the wrong way, but if you come up and talk to us, we're actually pretty down to earth, good dudes, you
Mhm.
know? I think we'd give you the shirt off our back in most cases, but, in other scenarios, if people open their mouths, we're just not cool with it, I
Yeah.
just feel like, people run their mouths so easily now. It's like a video game generation, you know? Um, and with us, like, I don't know, we try to talk less now. It's just if I was thrown out of the league, it is what it is,
Uh-huh.
if it gets to that point. It's just yeah, I don't know. We're just the old men in a young men's game, I guess, right? So like
Well,
you have to be wary of the dudes that last that long. But we're
yeah.
not out we're not out to make enemies, We're really
Uh-huh.
mellow guys. It's just people run their mouths. We have no issue like teaching them what the fuck is up either, you know?
Yeah. Well, and when the Jesters started, like paintball was super tribal, right? Like you didn't have people flying all over the place for teams. And it was my boys against your boys. And we came to this tournament to prove that not only we're the best, but our area is the best. And it
Yeah.
was a real thing.
No, it's true. I mean, we grew up watching Aftershock it's changed a lot, right? We watch Aftershock like they'd beat the shit out of people. I couldn't wait for the new
Oh yeah.
Trauma Head to watch like Todd Adamson pull off 1-on-2s, 1-on-1s, winning World Cup, this and that. But like, dude, like our heroes are like Rich Telford, Todd Adamson. Like one of my favorite clips, if you watch is it Sunday Drivers? They're wearing the red jerseys. I don't think it's Push. I think it's Sunday Drivers. But one of his
Mhm.
teammates picks up the flag from the start box to put it back up there, right? And this is like an old 2-flag 10-man game. So like if the other team got down to their side of the field, it would be the flag they picked up. And like the teammate picks it up, hangs it up, Telford grabs it and throws it back on the ground. You know, it's like, fuck you, they're not getting this flag. It was just like that era. And
Yeah.
like changed a lot. We were in Cincinnati and someone spit on one of the Aftershock guys, and I love that team to death. But someone spit on one of the Aftershock guys' faces and he didn't retaliate. And I was like, it's fucking crazy. Like that's Aftershock. You know, that would have been a fist fight a few years
Yeah.
ago. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I don't think
it would have been watching your back in the parking lot. You
yeah,
know?
dude, I was shocked. I was like, all right. And people say like our attitude is not conducive with growing the game, but like that's bullshit. No one plays a sport just to be a bitch. You know what I mean? I don't think that's teaching any kind of
Mhm.
lesson either. You know what I mean? My son with football, trying to get a mean streak in him, you know, and he doesn't have it yet.
Mhm.
Maybe he'll develop it. I don't know. But like, yo, like this is a game where you're out to like dominate your opponent and like hurt them and win. People could say
Yeah.
whatever they want, but like we're shooting guns at each other, man. And like guys getting bonused up, shit like that. Like it wasn't even a big deal back in the day. Um, you know, like you're there to like put it down on people and like we never talk shit and we don't start the bonus bowling. It's not us. You know, there's other teams that love that stuff, but we're definitely here for it if that's the way people want to go too. You know?
Yeah.
Not in an arrogant way. It's just like I feel like we don't really start any of it. It's just when people run their mouths, they have to be taught sometimes, you know. But yeah, if the guys locally like us again, we're gonna have to figure that out. You know, we might be slipping, dude.
Yeah, all I've heard is good things about you guys. So
I think we're
from the local
misunderstood a lot.
guys.
Yeah, I think we're misunderstood a lot. You know, that's all. But yeah, I don't know. We've just been around a long time. You know, you're gonna develop some enemies, and usually people talk shit, don't know what they're talking about either. You know, it's a lot of
Mhm.
secondhand stuff, made up, whatever. Like the guys on the circuit, like we have tremendous respect for a lot of the semi-pro teams down to whatever. A lot of friends on different squads too, you know, that I really look forward to seeing them and
Yeah.
just like we're there for a really good game. Like that's what we want. We want to go to war and see if we could be the best that day. And if you beat us, we shake hands and leave. That's it. You know, it's nothing like that. And we usually don't start any of it, you know, but
And also, it's a lot of player in the league, in pro division and in semi-pro, who play with us. Like I'm, how much I'm in the team? 8 years, and I see a lot of guys who come to us and they go upper or something. You know, like that was tons of player. When I started to play with Jesters, that was Ryan there, Ryan Williamson. We're friends with him,
he's
but
on the Hurricanes now. Yeah.
Mhm.
he's in Hurricanes. Yeah, so sometimes it's hard to fight hard with guys who you know for years, you know? You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we take pride though in a lot of the guys that have gone pro. Like, you know, we've got a lot of dudes when I watch webcasts that Dimitri Ninos was like a little kid on our team. Miterman made it to
Mhm.
pro, but he played with our D3 squad. Like the list goes on and on. You know, Ryan's on the Hurricanes now. A lot of dudes. Harris
girl,
Hussein. I don't like to admit it, but Harris Hussein came through our team. Bo Milo, or like all those guys from the NYX squad. List goes on. You know,
Yeah. Well,
and I'm
and
sure
talking
more to
about
come.
alumni, yeah. Matt Sosman, hit me back,
Yeah,
man. You know I've
yeah.
been trying to get you on here. You're a
He,
Carolina dude. Come on.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him to reach out. You could bribe him. Little tie dye shirts, anything fruity he's into. You know, we'll get him on there. And
Yeah.
he's got all the washed up pro stuff now.
Oh,
Matt's a good dude. He worked for GI, but he played
oh
for us for
yeah.
years. Like he won some events for the team. You know, I'm always appreciative to the guys that brought
Mhm.
glory back to the squad. You know, they'll forever be a part of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully we'll finish the year with the first place. We're due for one. You know.
Yeah. um So, I think we know Anton's favorite format's 3-man X-Ball. But what's your favorite format, Timmy? You've been around for a hot minute.
There's stuff I love about all of them. What we play now, I just feel like it's so condensed. I wish they'd open it up a little bit more because I love seeing some gun battles, Um,
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's cool now because it's execution. Like there's not a lot of trickery to what people are doing, right? So you're either going to out execute your guy or not. So you're either better off the break, better in the snap battles, better at owning the tape, whatever it is. Um, some moves are still there to be made, but that's kind of gone. My favorite format was X Ball from years ago. I just felt like it had something about it. And the games were long. It's really
Uh-huh.
difficult as a coach to get some of your guys in there to get experience. Like these dudes, I remember watching Tyler Harmon as a little kid back in
Yeah.
2005. And like I'm sure he would have always landed where he landed, right? Because of
Uh-huh.
his pedigree, right? And all
Yeah.
these guys. But like it definitely helps accelerate it having those spots to use is all I was gonna say. Right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, when you
okay,
had like
perspective.
20-man rosters, right?
Dude,
Like,
we would roll in with 15 guys on an X ball team. Some of those guys would not have been on our roster if we didn't have the spots, obviously, right? And some
mhm.
of them turned out to be some of our better players. And so like I liked going into battle with like bigger rosters, things like that. Right now, it's just like it's so watered down. You'll have 2-1 matches. Like,
Yeah.
they have to fix something. Like, if I have to watch another 12-minute point on a webcast, I don't know if you're watching any of the Texas event. Like, dude, there
Mhm.
was more commercial breaks than any, like 30-minute breaks in between matches because you'd have a 10-minute point with some dude standing out there. So, like,
Yeah.
this is not the final version, right? Or the rules, right? I know they tweak things now, but like, this is not its final form. There's things I appreciate about all the formats, but I used to like the 2-half X ball, like
Mhm.
going to war. That was my favorite. There's things I like about all of them now. The one-on-ones are cool. I love 3-man because I feel
Mhm.
like most games break down into that anyway. 5-on-5 though is like that's my favorite number of players.
Mhm.
7-man we never really got into too big, but 10-mans are fun as hell, dude. We have a good
Yeah.
time with it. We play the Pittsburgh event every year. We're gonna play a couple more next year because we have a
Nice.
few guys coming out of retirement that want to jump back into it. 10-man's a lot of fun. I just do not like mounds fields. I don't know what the fuck
I
is
love
everyone
them. Oh my god, I love them so much.
You love them? Dude,
Yeah.
you could teach me next year, come play, because like, I'll be behind a
Yo,
bunker and shit's, like, dropping in from the sky. I'm like, "I don't know what's going on," you know?
there's something about the sneakiness on them that I just love about them.
Yeah,
So,
the woods is fun, right? I like if we could play 10-man on, like, Hyperball and shit, I'd love that
mhm.
event way more, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah. But 5-man I think is my favorite. I just wish we had a version where we could play a little bit more paintball.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, it's tough, right? I think like with the good teams, like the rich stay richer, just because like when you're going deep at events, you're playing so much more paintball too than your counterparts. Like
Mhm.
when we were figuring out how to win again, like you'd go to an event, play your 4 games, and you leave, and you're watching these
Mhm.
other teams that are making it to the finals, making it to the top fours. They're getting to play 10 matches, and we
Yeah.
just dropped tens of thousands of dollars to go play 4 matches, race to whatever crap, and like it's a very quick format.
Yeah.
Before when you roll up and play 4 matches, like dude, they were so long.
Mhm.
You're at least getting that in there. And
Yeah.
to your point about the teams getting better, like you'd show up and you knew there were 2 teams on your schedule you were going to absolutely smash. You
Yeah.
know,
Mollywop them.
yep. The 30-second rule came into play years ago. We were at Nemacolin and we're beating the shit out of a team called the Misfit Toys. Um, Big E, love you. I don't mean it like that, but like we were up by 10 and it got really dirty at the end of the game. Just guys were like
Uh-huh.
doing a bunch of dumb stuff, and that's where that rule was created. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That 30-second point at the end, trying to eliminate some of that stuff. Yeah, I guess we've been around. The more I think about it, you know. Yeah, we're
Misfit Toys
misunderstood
is
though.
other
Like I always hear
legendary
with
name.
with the slaps too. Like we used to be big with nut shots until we
Okay.
realized like nobody was gonna be able to have kids, but like we were only getting each other. You know.
Uh-huh.
There were some good ones too. The Harry Potters, if you used the wand or something of that nature, like a barrel. Yeah, there were good ones. And we were doing the slaps for a while too. But now we
Mhm.
just slap each other,
Yeah.
I don't know why anyone would take offense to that.
So
Yeah.
you brought it up. Let's talk about how the boys get hype before before a match starts.
Usually, you get into your huddle like everybody else, but you look around like you want to see the eyes, right? I want to
Mhm,
see guys locked in. For semi-pro, like I'll pull Jake to the side. He's our leader on the field and off in a lot of ways. And I'll just talk to him about a few things we might have to adjust, or this guy looks like he's out in left field, like reel him in, or I'll grab Anton now too. Like he's a team captain also. Like, hey, this message needs to get across. What do you think, Anton? No, I think it says so. We'll do a little house cleaning before the match,
okay.
and then we bring it in for our huddle. We have the NJ chant that's been going on forever. And yeah, if the guys need it, they get slapped the fuck up just to wake up a little bit. We're
Okay.
not like a huge rah-rah team, but when we focus our energy, usually Mike will get the deep breaths going, get everybody on the same page. But you go through your routine. I think a lot of life is having a process and a routine, you know.
Mhm,
Um, and like everyone else, you look around, see if we need anything, and the slaps come out, the NJ chant comes out, and then we just talk about the show is here, right? We want to put on a show for everybody. It's supposed to be entertaining and fun, and I
yeah.
think we do that usually. I get a lot of messages after events like, "Yo, I love watching team play. I love the guys. Like, I'm glad to see they're back where they belong, shit like that." And there's a lot of alumni,
Mhm.
that check scores while we're out there. I'll have 300, 400 texts after an event. Tell
Damn.
the boys I'm proud, this and that. Pictures of
Mhm,
the guys on duty or deployed or whatever. There's a
mhm.
lot of guys watching what everyone does, and just kind of channel that energy before we go into that cage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but the NJ chant is usually how we end off, and everyone's ready to do what they got to do. We're probably a more reserved or quiet team, though. You know,
Okay.
I don't think it's a ton of rah rah stuff, but the slaps, it's us at this point.
Mhm.
We used to be slapping the shit out of everybody for not no reason, but a lot of random slaps. Now it's just
Okay.
kind of before the game to get up. You know,
Yeah. Well, and excessive used to do it. Like if you go watch Heroes for a Day, you'll see Matty Marshall getting slapped. You know.
that was only
Um,
like 20. Like we go by percentages, though.
uh,
We call it percentage of distribution. Like that was light. That was
okay.
light. For our 30th anniversary, I think we're gonna have people deliver slaps on us. If you're at an event next year, you can get one. But like our percentages are usually a lot higher. Like I can't. I think it was Jake. He slapped the hearing out of one of the guys. I couldn't become a
Oh
cop
no.
anymore. Yeah,
Oh,
but guys wouldn't go to sleep either. They would go hide in a
no.
room maybe if it was too tough a slap. But there's some really good ones. Yeah, I can't remember the names, but we were pretty creative with it. I had one where I would slap you through the food you were eating, and I can remember getting two
Okay.
brothers one slap. That was nice. Good stuff.
Rushmore. You call it Rushmore when that's four guys.
Yeah, it's
One close to everybody.
the Mount
Rushmore.
Rushmore is four faces in a row. It's a beautiful sound too. Like when you hit it right, it's just got
Uh-huh.
a really nice sound to it. A lot of
Oh.
preparation for those though. You got to line up the faces perfectly. Things like
Mhm.
that. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Gotta
Yeah,
gotta have the geometry right, right?
yeah, dude. I don't know. It's just like yeah, old traditions, right? It makes
Mhm.
it fun, right?
Yeah.
I think it was Goldberg when he came back to playing. He was the one that made us start doing the Rushmores again. Brian Goldberg,
Okay.
you know, another one. He's got the Jester tattoo, like a bunch of the guys. Um, they're lifers. Those are your brothers.
Mhm.
And like at this point, I don't know. We got a lot of trophies, right? My favorite one is always the next one, but like no one's ever won enough. It just doesn't happen. If Dynasty still needs trophies, like everybody needs trophies, right? But I really
Absolutely.
want to see our guys win. Like that's what keeps me hungry with it. You know, I think they deserve to win, and I want to see it. And I want to see these dudes hoist the trophies. That's what keeps me going. You know.
Nice. Well, let's talk about let's run through the roster a little bit. Anton, talk about Alex.
Alex Bisbach.
Yeah.
So maybe Bisbach is one of my favorite player actually because
Whoa,
well,
secrets. Okay.
yeah, because when I start play with Jesters, he play with Division 3 squad, but
Okay.
he always he I don't know do he make pause of play before no, but I think Las Vegas 2 years ago we play with him first time. He play like front, and I play like second. I
Mhm.
help him to attack the snake, and I like play with Bisba a lot, and that was cool event. So like we have connections, we have connection with him, like what I mean, like players. And but then I never play with him again, like situations
Well,
always
once I know you enjoy something, I have to kill it right there. You know what I mean? When you told me you enjoy it, I stop it. You know? No, I mean you guys are our number ones, Anton. So I split you up. But Bispo worked his way up from D3. He's been on the squad for a long time, and like he's coming into his own. You know,
yeah.
I want to have the mentality that if someone sees number 17 on the other side of the field, like they know it's going to be a long ass fucking day. You know, and like he really turned a corner. It was either the end of last year or the beginning of this year. Like I feel like he's really coming into his own as a snake player. Like he's really tough to deal with, and he's backed up by Micah, who Anton can talk about. But like
Yeah.
those two are a formidable pair, also, man. They're really tough to deal with, in
So
my
for
opinion.
me, when usually I play Derita, and it's important to believe guys who play on different side. So you need to understand they will not do crazy shit. Yeah, like something happens and we lose point, and you can focus at your work. And if we're talking about Bisba is a guy who I believe all my team, but Bisba is a guy, who will survive. So
Mhm.
it was a lot of points. Like when in the end something happens, granite blow, yeah, like people dying, and you look and they're just Bisba and me, and we do something like so. Bisba this type of player who I like to play with, who I believe. So I like we have Bisba in our team because he's cool guy also. Yeah,
100%.
Nice.
Yep.
Um, tell
What
me
about
about
we could run down the roster. What about Kozyrev, Anton?
he's a fucking craziest guy I ever seen and I ever play. Also, he is my longtime friend. I think Cozy have a right sportsman mentality. He always think he is the best. He don't think nothing about just to win. If it not happens, he become crazy, start to scream, do something. He's a normal sportsman. He do everything for the team for win. Like sometimes he's mean, I think. Yeah. Sometimes he tough to connection with because like every normal sportsman, he think we all need to uh, do how he said, you know. But that's normal.
Everybody's always right. Yeah.
It's sportsman. It's sportsman. So we know we know how to work with it.
He
So
wears his heart on his sleeve a lot more than Anton. He's pretty emotional, and you need that with a team. Everyone
Yeah.
cannot be the same way, or it's going to be flat as fuck.
Kozy is a huge gun. Like yeah, yeah. I'm happy he with us. He have like best paintball he ever have in his life with Jesters for sure. So he's enjoy. But yeah, how Timmy said, with not just for enjoy. Yeah, we have target to do. So Kozy, he's a sportsman. He understand it. Maybe he scream sometime. Maybe he's mad sometime. Do crazy shit. But it's all about hit the target.
Yeah, trying to win.
Yeah.
Um, Micah is the youngest kid on the team. Our average age was 74 years old until he joined.
Yeah.
And he's working on his mustache. It's looking good. But Micah's a package deal too. He comes with Tate, and they're both instrumental in what we're doing. Micah had played with us on our Division 3 team, and then he got picked up by the Latin Saints, whatever. I forget. I think it was Latin Saints. So he finished out the year with them last year. And then he came back on for this season, and he's bolstered the roster a lot. Tate brings a lot to the table. Again, he's like an assistant coach, team manager, and he can ball too, man. He knows what he's doing on the mounds fields. Another person. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing there. But Micah is a young gun. He eats, lives, breathes it. And we're lucky to have him on the squad. He's a real clinical player, very smart. And I know he thinks he's good now, but he has so much left to learn. I think the sky's the limit for that kid, honestly.
I told about
Real-
Mike a little bit too.
What's up?
Can I told about Mike a little bit too after you
Yeah,
done?
but not too many compliments. He's going to think he's good, Anton.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of coaching experience too. So
Yeah.
so Micah, he's young. I don't know how young is it. Something about 20. and Micah know he have potential, yeah, to grow like big player, and but he's still young, and I don't think he's open his potential, right now. So he just moves there. So yeah, it's pretty dangerous spot for him because he understands he can be good, but he's young, it can be a problem. So yeah, I think maybe this World Cup will be Micah best event because
Yeah,
we're here.
as good as he has a lot of upside. That's what we're
I
trying to
can
say.
bet
Yeah.
Okay.
money on this. I can bet money on this.
Yeah, and I know something he's got inside, which is hard to come by. I've coached a lot of players at this point. When you get deeper into the tournament, right? At least our philosophy, you have to survive the first round, first cut, right? Get to the smaller tournament, like just keep going. Um, with Micah, the harder the tournament gets, the deeper you get, the better he gets. I feel like a
Nice.
lot of players, they fizzle out or the moment gets too big for them.
Mhm.
I feel like he like locks it the fuck in, and he was, like some of our other guys, they're like made for the big moments. They get sharper almost, which
Nice.
I respect the hell out of as a coach. You know,
Awesome.
so yeah. You want to keep going, Anton? You want to pull the next one out of the hat? We have K Cav. You want to talk about him, Anton?
Yeah, we got Cage, K-Calf, everybody, Goldberg. So yeah, K-Calf is the nicest guy. So K-Calf is this type of guys who who not be angry in game, who don't want to kill people at field. Yes, it's K-Calf. So, but also a lot of people know K-Calf, and he is a good snake player. So like always in good shape. He always ready for work for us. So I don't know what's it about
He
K-Cup.
doesn't.
I like he with us a lot. Like
Yeah,
K-Cup,
Kevin.
my type of guy.
Kevin's been on the team a while. We were short players one event, and him and Chris Caputo jumped in. And Chris is a leverage player. He was guesting, but
Yeah.
Kevin stuck. He didn't have a squad at the time. Um, and he feasted that event. He was winning 1-on-2s, things like that. He works really, really hard. He's a tremendous player. He got us back in the Bear Ridge game. I put him in cold, and like we would have been blown out without him at that point. So he's clutch as fuck. He's been really hampered by injuries this year. He had
Yeah.
to sit out last event. But he's back, and I think he's 100% for Cup. So he was out here last weekend looking sharp as hell. Everybody said. And he's another one. Kevin's got a lot of experience. He's played pro before, plays semi-pro in Europe. Like he lives it, man. He's a big part of the team. We're lucky to have him. With the other guys, Goldberg, he's been on the squad forever. He's the ultimate bad fucking dog. He's out of Long Island like the other guys. He played for Quiet Storm. He was the first one to come over here. But another one, like he has so much. I don't want to say potential. He's an older guy. Like we've won a lot with Goldberg, but like he's just coming back into his own and getting to play a lot more. And
Mhm.
he was already a pain in the ass, like ultra accurate shot, athlete, really dialed in when he feels like it, and very versatile. I feel comfortable putting him in on either side of the field, and he's another one. I could throw him in there cold. I've used him in overtime without playing a point the rest of the game, and I have the utmost confidence in him. Um, but he's a lot sharper now, and he's about to take on a much bigger role in the team too again. So it's good. You want to talk about Julian, Anton?
Yeah, Julian. Julian. Sometimes he play with us semi-pro. Sometimes he play with Division 3. Yeah. So Julian is right now with us. Is Julian this type of player who fight for his spot in semi-pro?
Yep.
Yeah, and it's World Cup. It's the most important tournament of the year, and he make it. How I know? Yeah, Timmy, he will play with us in
Yeah.
pro. So usually Julian is not right now. He's not in starting five. Yeah, but
Mhm.
Julian, he got normal sportsman mentality. If you put him on the field, he will give everything to win. Like we have points this year when he go and he win points for us. It's I respect it a lot from Julian. So he trained
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, he play with his heart. I think. Uh, I hope
Yeah.
he'll
These guys.
because
Yeah, they're all paintball in their blood, right? Like Julian,
Yeah.
his family is the creators of Team Image, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
Julian Zamalashevsky, ultimate competitor. The guy is out drilling multiple times a week, and it's tough when you get promoted, right? He came up from D3.
Yeah.
Um, when we were short guys, he's the guy we called on. So then he was up and down, up and down. Now he's up permanently. And last event was the first time. It's tough. You have 3-point matches, right? To get playing time for everybody. And they deserve it. It's just again, it's limited. And last event, I had no issue. Him and Goldberg were both cold. We were down 3-0, and I threw them in, and they literally roared back and won a game for us, which is hard to do cold. So
Mhm.
those guys have proven like they should have more playing time. They will have a lot more playing time at Cup. And they've been sharpening the sword all year, and it shows. So Julian's one of those guys. We have Isaac, who plays for Dynamite in Europe. He came on board this year. He's playing with Joy Division for Cup, though. They had asked him first. He's another tremendous player, and he should be back next year. And the final two, Cage, unfortunately, he can't make World Cup. He's a New York fireman.
Okay.
But
What a
his
job.
dad, unfortunately had a stroke, and
Oh,
there's priorities, right? Like
yeah.
his dad can't be alone, and we understand that, and it really sucks. He's our spark plug. He really gets the guys going, and he's just another safety net. I could throw that kid in, and I know he's just going to demolish people. But it's more like the off the field stuff at this point. We have a lot of guys
Mhm.
that could shoot people. It's what he brings just to the whole vibe. Like you just feel like if Cage is there, we're about to smack people up. And then hopefully he'll be back in some capacity next year. Even if he can, I just want his dad to feel better. I could care less, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh, love the kid to death. And last but not least is the captain, I believe, right? Did we hit everybody else besides Jake, Anton?
Yes, yes.
All right, you want to talk about Jake?
He is my boy.
That's the coaching.
So no,
Nice.
he's can we say this? He's a fucking talented. Yeah, he's when we start play with Jesters, I play always with Jake.
Yeah,
I was first the lead attacker and Jake wasn't at back center. So like in Russia, we play a lot of combination paintball when
Mhm.
you like one union with guys. But when I play with Jake, it's a little bit different story. It's like two lone wolf work together.
Okay.
It's a little bit different, and I enjoy it all the time. Like no, Jake is normal. He's a sneaky. He's a sharpshooter. He win. He win more. 1 against 2, 1 against 3, and even 1 against 4 I ever seen in my career. I think actually,
yeah,
yeah.
and makes it look easy.
He always do this magic, like it's point, and we think we were lost because it's only him, but he do something. Yeah, actually, gunfight or shoot motherfuckers, and he win. Yeah,
Yeah, I will never towel it if he's our last guy.
yeah.
Because he just pulls that shit off routinely. He's So Jake the Snake, that's whose office Anton is hanging out in. He does a ton for the team off the field. I mean, we can go into that forever, but we're super appreciative of what he does to help out. But on the field, Jake's a fucking nightmare, man. He is the best, and this is all due respect to everyone else in the division, right? Anton's supremely talented. There's a lot of great players, but Jake is the best gunfighter in that division, and
Breakout shooting, everything. Yeah,
I don't think it's even fucking close, to be honest. You know what I mean? One on one, he is a fucking nightmare to deal with. And he was there when we were struggling, right? He's our fucking boy, like the other ones. He deserves to be on the team while we're winning now, and he's been on the team for years. I don't mean it like that. It's just we came through like a pretty rough patch, so I love seeing
Yeah.
these guys succeed now. And I played back center for years on the team, and like we just again when we got to this format, like Jake is so much better. There was no reason for me to even suit up and pretend. You'll see those guys on teams that dress up and they might go in for a point or
Mhm.
two, whatever, right? Um, when it was like we need someone to coach, I was like, this is very easy for me to do. Where I'm not needed on the field at all. And I play with the Division 3
Mhm.
squad and have a ball with those guys. Um, we have a good squad going into Cup for them too. But with the semi-pro team, Jake is a tank. He plays literally every point. Um, doesn't need a rest, just a monster. And he changes the whole team around for sure. So that's our field general. It's our captain. Anton was promoted to assistant captain. We're in good hands going forward. But yeah, we're lucky. We're lucky to have the guys we have. I love all of them to death. Wouldn't even want to do it if we didn't have these guys around. You know, anyone that's
Yeah.
been on the outside looking in that needs a team or is trying to find a place to play, it could be a shitty situation, right? If you have no one to play with.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're very blessed to have the people we do. And you know, there's a lot of pride, there's a lot of history, but like we're on the constant ascension kick. You
Mhm.
know, I don't think we need to pick anyone up for next year. There's a few guys we have a radar on, but if it stayed the same, I'd be fine with that too. You know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let me ask you guys a couple quick questions, and then I'll let you go if you don't mind.
No, all
um,
good.
how many Jester tattoos are out there? You think?
It's got to be close to 20 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a lot. There's a lot for sure. There's some good
That's
ones.
a lot of commitment from 20 dudes out there.
Yeah. Monica on the Femmes has one. Bisbo's got one. Goldberg's got one. I've got one. There's a lot of dudes. Yeah. List goes on and on. But a lot of guys. Tesh is he's supposed to be our team manager, but that little bitch only came to one event this year. He's having a kid and he got promoted at work. A bunch of us work
Okay.
together.
Oh, it's
I
Jake.
work at an HVAC company and a few of the guys work together there. So it's tough when we need to take off for events. But yeah, Tesh has got one. Bunch of dudes. Why don't you
Nice.
have one, Hunter? I don't know. You're fucking around. You said you were going to get one if we came on the podcast.
Well, you know, hey,
My boy Jake.
you see, if you see me in Florida and feed me enough beers, maybe we can work something out.
Dude, we got you. Don't make those promises.
You know, bad decisions can be made in Old Town.
Yeah, we've gotten a few scraps over there. Good times, you know. But we went back one year. I was like, "Yo, we should stay there again, man. Good memories." And then we stayed there, and I was like, "Oh, this is terrible. Like, we need to go back to a house."
Yeah. This one's from my boy Andy and his taco shop, where financing's available for all you broke motherfuckers. Everyone has that one gun that got away, man, that they're like, fuck, I shouldn't have sold it, or that's their unicorn. What's your guys?
Oh, like favorite gun we let? Jake, are
Yeah.
you still here?
I'm here.
What's like a fancy gun you let go that you want back?
Fancy guy.
Well, I sold Walter my first brown Lux that I ever had.
Damn,
That,
kid.
that was a good one because now we're the brown squad, not the blue squad. Right. Besides for that, probably like the Jesters like GO2 or GO3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And I mean, I've had tons of guns when I was a kid that were awesome. If it was old school Matrixes or I still have a really cool Ripper 2 Intimidator.
Ooh.
Those old Timmies were insane. Yeah.
I still have some old like DM. I have a DM5 still, a DM4, but probably you know, some Jester guns are the ones that I wish I held on to.
I'm gonna raid the fuck out of your garage one day. Anton, you have anything?
I don't understand the question.
Is there like one piece of equipment that you sold or you got rid of that you miss? Like it was lucky or a fancy gun or something?
No, actually, no. Like, no, I like
Okay.
new guns come cooler and cooler. It's not a promotion words or something. Like, I enjoy our new likes idols. They're much better than previous. Like, I enjoy to shoot it.
Like real Russian, no soul.
Yeah.
Literally. This guy, he only lives in the now. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret. There's one. I wish I had a black and blue DMC that my boy Sean talked me into selling. He's a cop now, huge. I probably can't get it back. He beat the crap out of me. But more so than any gun, I regret selling this one champagne Toyota Camry, Hunter. It had like 250,000 miles on it. Yeah, that car was money. It's probably still running. My boy talked me into selling it to him. Yeah,
I had one of those.
Yeah, all my Jesters guns, I can't say anything about those because like everyone knows like we have like the team trophy room down here, and people like found a bunch of them randomly and got them back to me. So like I would have said a Jesters GO2, but some of them made their way back home, I guess, you know.
That's awesome. Well, that kind of wraps it up. Why don't you can shout out the sponsors real quick, and we gotta let it upload, so we'll stop the recording after you guys shout out the sponsors.
Jake, you want to do that one since you're one of the sponsors?
No.
No.
Yeah,
So-
sure. I'll probably forget some, Timmy,
We'll
but
jump in.
all right. So GI provides us with our pants, jerseys, goggles, tanks, hoppers, and paint. They've been doing it for years, definitely still the best paint out there. We've had a lot of gun sponsors over the years, but Lux by far has been the best. They are an absolute gem to work with. We were golfing this weekend out in Baltimore, and Josh from over at Lux was out there helping us. Had extra pieces for guns if we need them. If anyone had any issues, they're just the absolute best. I guess Timmy's a sponsor just as much as I am.
We should both be in Italy right now in a fancy house we own.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jake's company. We always say Vape Ranger. If you say like JS33 or Vape Ranger, like they make it happen. I'll jump back in with Lux. Like, dude, if you don't know what you want to shoot, like the new Jester Luxes are unreal. Adam Gardner is easy to work with. Josh is part of the squad. We make a lot of our own gear, like the Conquer stuff, and we're gonna blow it up in the off season and bring stuff back out because too many people are asking for it. I mean, those are really the big ones. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone that helps keep this machine moving, we appreciate you. If we didn't name you, we picked up for masks, Deviate last event. They make tons of cool
Okay.
shit for the masks, for the JT stuff. Check those guys out. But that's really it. I guess come say hi at World Cup. Yo, Jake, this guy said local people like us again. He said nationally they still hate us, but locally they like us.
Bullshit. People are only our friends when we play one team that I won't name.
We're getting soft. That's all. We got to sharpen it up for Cup.
Real.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
No, that's
hey,
it, man.
thank you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Legendary. I think it's fair to call you guys a franchise team. So
Hopefully we earned it by now,
yeah. So, and everyone else, we'll see you next time on the Planet Paintball podcast.
Thanks for having us on.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Planet Paintball podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Whether you're out there grinding in the divisional pits or chasing dreams on the pro stage, remember, it's all about the passion, the hustle, and the love for the sport. Shout out to 1023 Sportswear for sponsoring the show. Don't forget to use code PlanetPaintball at checkout for 20% off your order. Gear up, save big. Until next time, keep grinding, keep growing, and we'll see you back here on the Planet Paintball podcast